The end was it the B-roll video. Oh, okay, absolutely. Let me find out my life. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Today, we're gonna paint his wheel part white, half white, a little white fading into black. Kind of like
a little white fading into black. We got.
Kind of like I have the golds. It's okay. So he'll put a picture right here. He'll put a
Specifically right there.
Right
in
here.
that window. I like that.
Right here. You gotta edit a picture now. So we're doing white, so to match his little white, to make the color pop.
Well, don't forget with the Honda in the back, or the front, or the side.
Oh,
it's hidden.
See that?
But yeah, when I lean hard, you just see Honda pop out. Oof. Don't look too hard. You see the nail polish.
Okay.
I have envisioned. So we're gonna paint it all white, black. We'll see. The video will show it. Small problem. Josh fucked up and got the.
I didn't do anything.
So we got white. I need to get flat black, not gloss black. So one more trip, and then we're good.
Not sponsored by.
No, the local hardware store.
Totally not sponsored.
And he goes walking to the car. This is terrible.
Let's go. Dude, I'm not hitting. Dude, if I hit your car.
Oh, here we go.
Do it. You said you want to do it right.
No, it's the same. I just wasn't expecting. How's that even a difference in a spray can? I know, which is satin, but what the hell's the difference with semi and flat? That's the same thing. Bag secured.
And then immediately start huffing it right outside of the.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you painted this. You paint stuff.
All right, welcome back, Sim Crew. That was bad. I don't want to say that.
Sim crew?
But that's
Why don't you
smart.
ride your bike like this?
All right, so we're taking off the wheel before we paint.
He is not me.
Off the bat, we're doing 27 millimeter. This is for a Honda CBR, by the way. All right. So make sure you remember, kids, lefty loosey, righty, good and tidy.
Shut it, breathe.
Oh, that sounds bad. We're gonna get our paddock stand, or whatever you want to call it. So I'll do this as if I'm alone, because you know not everybody's gonna have a buddy like you. You know, it's always there for you, ride or die when they feel like it. So put some weight on the bike, have it rest up on you. I like to get it, I'll swing on there. And then once I feel good, as long as you're putting pressure on this, it'll hold the bike up on its own. My is extremely crooked. That's way better. Okay, and then just up and over. Now, we got a free wheel. And we're just gonna go to town. Oh, it hurt a lot. That hurt.
Like the TV thing?
Yeah.
The TV stack. It's.
Go edit.
So I'm telling Antonio. This is future Antonio. Make sure you edit that out.
All right. Oh. I guess I should show the other side too, huh? That'd be great. All right. So as you can see, this is the other bolt on the other side. Okay. Before we take him out, we got to be ready for the chain, because obviously if it drops, the chain's gonna hang, and we'll be ready for the caliper, because the caliper is obviously gonna want to stay attached to the bracket that holds it. All right, we're running 12s on the brakes.
That dog's not very angry.
It is. So, same lefty loosey. Oh my god, of course they put two different bolts. That's wonderful. Think anyone's gonna watch this? Don't forget to edit that out, huh?
You're gonna have to edit that out.
I like a challenge. Because then I get lazy, right? And I forget to go through some parts. And then I get the text like, hey yo, did you just say that? All right, so.
You didn't get me anything holding against the sticker. I didn't ask you where you got it. I just said you didn't get it.
It's $5. You think I got $5 to blow like that?
Clearly, you're
Ride a Honda. To what?
Stickers.
Where's the other sticker at?
On your car.
Oh, there is. Hey man, I was feeling frivolous that day.
Seriously. I really Loctite my brakes, I'm not gonna lie.
Two bolts. One center right there, one on the side. Nothing else should be holding it. All this should be internal. On the brake, you should just slide right out. Be careful because you got your pads inside. They should be being held by this little bolt up top anyway. And this is a good time to check your brakes. My rear is not too bad. That'll be alright. It's always good practice, not to have it have tension on the line. So rest it on some shit. Because this stays actually. Once this bolt comes out, this will just stay and hang. So I just need to take out the wheel. Alright, you get your pretty mallet, Milwaukee. So we're aiming for the bolt. We're taking after the nut. And after the, I don't know, what is this? An alignment? I'm not Googling terms. Whatever that is. On this side, we still have the head. So now, right? Now, back that out. And be ready, because once this bolt's out, the wheel will fall. I'm actually wanting to get it out. So now the bolt's gonna come out. And this should be called an axle bolt. I think it's technically the axle that holds the wheel in place. Chain's still tensioned, so be mindful. But now the wheel's gonna fall very gracefully. And now that there's no tension and we have slack, you can get the chain just like a bike chain. Just hop it over. Again, don't bend it, don't be too aggressive. Rest it somewhere. As you can see from the other side, the ABS bracket, because that stays to the frame. So now the wheel out. In theory, we're done. No, see, I'm not talking. Oh yeah, squeeze her out. And bam! Oh, that was meant to happen. Don't lose these, because it's the only way that your wheel spins, but it also protects the bearings inside. So careful with that, especially if you're like me and taking the bike to a shop to get it replaced. And now, I'll use. All right. Showing tread. It's always, it's personal, right? So you ride to wherever you feel safe riding with. I personally, if I didn't listen to everybody, would probably still ride this another like 150 miles to 1,000. Now, if you live somewhere rainy, this is probably way too thin, because this is not going to get any of the rain out. And this is the only wheel giving me power, so not the safest. And you compare that, you can even see, like if you look at it flat, she's flat, like that's like a car tire now. If you want to see the specific tire next to each other. Okay. So this is a new tire, same exact brand, same type and everything. You can see I'm not super aggressive leaning, so just the center really goes out. I could get touring tires, which would be a lot more stiffer. These are very soft and grippy. Okay, you're looking a little too long.
You're showing me!
It'll be fine. And then I'm gonna fight her. Then I'm gonna fight her.
Now you're gonna have to beat that up.
Oh, I'm recording. I tripped. Delete it. Okay,
What's that package you got there? What's that?
I still ripped it open anyway. Mary Chrysler. Oh, I didn't even know it. I hope that works.
Yeah, we're recording. Sorry. Okay.
Alright. Let's not do that.
What you got there, bud?
Drugs. Look at that. Yeah, those are the same weights. I still have my thing. Don't lose that. Cut it. Now we're degreasing. Prepping for paint. Definitely don't want to get nothing in there, because that's all the grease for the bearings and all that, so I'm going to re-grease that before we put it back on. Try to avoid all the center area, just everything we're going to paint. And then make sure, make sure you get it all off before it sits, because this is going to be corrosive and will definitely eat through anything if you let it sit long enough.
Food.
Jesus Christ. All right. So here's going to be some context going on behind what's happening here. I don't have access to a hose, so I'm going to be using a spray bottle from the hardware store. This is a Zep bottle. Highly recommend for any guys who clean their cars and bikes. It's very useful. Holds a lot of volume. I'm being told by my audio tech I need to wrap this up. So here's some nice elevator music to comfort you as you watch me try to very passionately clean this wheel that takes a lot longer than it should have. Highly recommend using a hose if you have it. Bucket of water would save a lot of time. Otherwise, enjoy. Alright, so degreased it, tried it, lots of water, get all that greasy, all that nastiness out, which we're going to make sure at the end we're going to lube up everything, all the little joints and stuff that need to be nice and lubey. So now, before we start painting, sandpaper, which we are going to start with some gritty stuff. 100 might be too much, but that's what you're supposed to do, so I'm going to use 220. I'm going to use my trusty sidekick to help me out. So, oh, you're doing good. You did way better than me. Damn. Alright, so sanding, if you don't know, it's just basically just scratching it up so the paint's gonna bond better and stick to it. I recommend Rust-Oleum, that's my favorite brand for all the things I've painted. There's a bunch of others, I can't even name them all right now. But use what you like. You could use the high grade stuff. Rust-Oleum is just nice, cheap, affordable. Anybody can use it, plenty of colors at any Home Depot, Lowe's. Auto parts stores are usually expensive, so paint's paint. As long as it's good paint, enamel paint is way better than anything else. Perfect. Yeah, everything. So sand as much as you can. It's just gonna make it better at the end. I don't know, does it mean you're not a good performer? What's going on, boy?
I don't know, man.
That's where that companion, like, yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay, so Josh, okay. Cool. Get my sweater dirty and everything.
Change, I got close. I'm not too anal with it. I mean, we should go to its bare metal, but I'm not doing that. Stop doing
It looks like I had just come from Africa.
I have water in the red jug.
That is good, man. I don't trust that.
Ah!
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Your hair yet?
Yeah.
Get it? Oh, she's 20 feet under. Get it? Because you dig the tunnel? Don't post that, Antonio. Future Antonio, don't post this.
No. The fumes are hitting. Alright, let's rock and roll, baby. Don't look too hard. I just like a basic sand, but you probably should sand till it's like, you know, metal showing. It's good enough for me. Tape. I'm using frog tape. You can get blue Scotch tape. There's paper tape. I don't recommend that because that moves around when you paint. So something grippy, that's not going to go nowhere. And we're just going to tape everything we don't want to get covered in the color you want. So, valve stem, I'm going to put plastic bags over brake disc, sprocket on the other side, and just tape the edges of the tire. Worst case, it gets in the tire. Tire naturally will rub the paint off, but you know, it's still a pain to show paint on that. So, here comes the fun part. All right, so
I'm excited to watch you paint this. Did you wipe it off?
sprocket, brake, valve stem, my heart. They were like, what did he say? I mean, light work. I did it all. I did it normal. Painting my patio. Do this somewhere ventilated and that you don't care about if you happen to get overspray on anything. So preferably away from vehicles. I love cardboard for this, so if you keep scraps of cardboard or garbage bags or maybe newspaper, things like that laid around. Keep it from getting anywhere that you care about. Make sure to mix your cans up. Doesn't matter which angle you put it. All right, let's find out. Rust-Oleum. Okay, so pro to Rust-Oleum also is I'm not using a primer, as you can tell. Technically, all-in-one. Technically, if we're gonna get a cheap product, so it's primer and paint. So we're gonna work on that. Oh. We didn't tape the tires. GoPro, stop recording. Smart man.
What are you doing now?
I totally remembered we're supposed to cover the tires because, like I said, we're gonna protect everything we care about. So I don't think I want white walls on my CBR. So we are gonna tape the tires up. Alternative that I'm not doing that I like, you get flashcards, $2 maybe at Walgreens for 100. Stick them in the gap. All rims, wheels, you can do this. Stick them in, and it'll create that bowl, and it'll save you time and tape and doing this for half an hour. You know, if you had a friend to help you, it'd be great. Unfortunately, I'm here all by myself right now. All right, so now taped up. I'm just gonna get these little places I kind of missed. Recycled tape I missed. Sure. So, with my current design in my head, I'm just doing white center and black walls. So I'm not gonna get too careful with it. If you're gonna do white the whole thing, I'd be very careful where you put that tape, because then that white is going to show very easy with a black background of the tire. I have one glove because I'm cheap, and because paint's going to come from the can onto the finger. I'm not going to really be touching, I hope not, with this hand. So, buy your supplies. Mix up your paint. So the name of the game for paint is slow and steady wins the race. You could always put more and more layers, but if you go too fast in one go, the paint will become thick and drip. And that's, you know, once you do that, you gotta start all over. Sand it all off, paint again. There goes my phone. Shit. Alright, I regret my choices. Shut up. You're recording. Everyone shut up. I don't want to say shit. Oh my god, my supplies. Because nobody's perfect. You can see where the paint's like clumping up, because it means I just put way too much paint there and I give it time to dry. If I was perfectionist, or if this was like a job someone paid me for, unacceptable. Since I'm not doing this again, that's gonna work. Anyway, that'll work fine. It's the center I really want to care about, because that's gonna stay white. So that needs to look good. Has to look good. Dad? We got white base coat on both sides, which is a pain in the ass with tape. As you can see, it's only been 10 minutes probably that's passed.
Now this is, we powder coated these wheels. We're just using the spray paint to get like that little overspray.
I mean, yeah, you look close enough. There's definitely powder in them, or dirt. Yeah, get that glare in there. Oh yeah. Oh, pressure. Worst case, I just put more white on. I don't have enough white, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, come on,
you're painting the tape, not the rim.
Well, I know. Oh, just to recover, right?
I don't like it.
Let me cook. I just don't like all white. It's gotta be different. No, I gotta be different. Cause I want that like overspray look. I f that other side too much. Oh, I that up. Well, you know, you live and you learn.
No, I like it. Turn it around. I'm just trying to motivate him.
White, and I'm gonna do white on top of the black. But this is gonna be real fucking spotty now that I have the adjuster.
Well, look, I was gonna tell you. Get fucking high, dude. Holy fuck.
Why are you so close? You know?
It's called the hood.
More white. Yeah. See, like most sport bikes have all that cowling covering the engine. Yeah. It looks more sport bike-ish. Wait, you might want to move from there.
That looks raw.
A better way.
Yo, imagine that glove breaks.
Oh, I've had black hands before. I don't even try to clean it. I just leave it. I go out like that. And we're like, oh, you're a painter? I'm like, yeah.
I'm an artiste.
Artiste. Yeah, I'm gonna have paint everywhere, trust me. It's gonna suck. Oreo wheels, baby! This side up.
Oh, he's getting comfortable with that.
Store. On that cross, so one person could go there in the garage. What is paparazzi? Jesus Christ. Alright.
One more better, dude.
So, grease, which there's better grease. I just like Lucas. I get very generic, red and tacky. Any type of grease. And we're gonna get, since this part's always moving, we're just gonna grease the whole thing since we put the greaser that's dried everything up.
3 hours, 2-3 hours after the paint dry.
Yeah, so I totally waited until the paint dried, right? I did not just rip off the tape and say we're putting it on the bike right now. So we're gonna stick that right back in there. So that's one side. Then we're gonna flip it and not touch the paint because, you know, we wanna be careful. Even though it's been a whole, 48 hours. This little one comes. We don't talk about that. You know, there's never too much grease. There's only too little, so I slather it.
Yep.
And now, it's greased and ready. All right. So now, trusty cameraman. All we want to have ready is our axle bolt nearby. Assuming you're alone like me with no help at all. And okay, all right, we're in. Just trying to avoid paint. God, bro, it's gonna scuff the whole paint. No, I will not.
Oh shit, bro! I'm getting mad right now, bro.
Yeah, all right, part one. So what I'm gonna do is put the axle bolt halfway in. Pray to God it stays.
You gotta grab the fucking tire from the side. Alright.
You know, it's hard when you can't grab the rim. I mean, it's dry. But, I just want to be careful is all. More. Yeah!
Now it becomes solo.
Something is... Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near. All right, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I missed that by like a mile.
That's just like
Miles away. Toma! There we go. Put everything back to how we had it, including the brakes, so I don't forget.
Why aren't we trying to get the paint touched?
Because it's white, You know, that's the only reason why. We just
He waited 2 minutes
I-
until it dried.
That's
2
not
minutes
factual.
for it to dry.
That's not factual. That
I think
is
it's
not.
You used one, Tony, so that's 2 in there now?
Yeah, it's 2, so now we're going to 3. Hey.
It's kind of smart that we did this, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good-
Oh yeah, because I've had headaches like that in the past where I was like, what better I use?
Look at that.
Oh, it does that. 12%. It'll beep when it turns off. You'll hear it. Am I getting humped right now?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, you can really see the paint. Oh look, I'm not done yet. Now I'm done.
That's it?
Yeah, in theory, yeah. I gotta align it now before I hit the road, but and grease the chain. I'll do that tomorrow so it dries. And I gotta tighten this. But brakes are on. I'm roadworthy. Why is that moving around so much? We're just gonna tighten everything up, and in theory, it's supposed to hold the alignment based off of my last adjustment. I'm just gonna do the best I can to make sure it's straight. Remove up the chain,
You wanna go for a ride?
and then push the bike hard as f in the middle of the night.
Sweet. Transitioning coming out. I'll turn to.
With the aftermath, she's done, I think. Got the back wheel nice and glossy white, some speckle paint. I know we finished up last time, it was getting a little dark, so I was gonna wait till this morning now to get some daylight so you can see the after. It's just white base, gloss white, and then semi-gloss black paint, like basically overspray on purpose. And then on top of that, I put a lot of paint on my fingertips with gloves on and then just splattered it. Nice and, you know, classy, simple. You can see the gloss. This is all Rust-Oleum, no clear coat, nothing like that, which would be recommended. I just personally, I'm out of experience fine with just the can. All white, I won't lie, was pretty. I just personally wanted to do something a little different. I like speckle, whatever you want to call this, whenever I paint. Kind of see where I get a little cheap on the edges, but honestly it came out pretty good. It looks like a backyard job. It was a backyard job. I'm proud of it. I mean, it's not as hard as you think is what I really wanted to show. Do it in your backyard, do it in a couple hours, you know, more than a couple hours with friends is maybe what happened with me. But that's all the fun, you know, growing and learning. Highly recommend if you ever wanted to change your bike up, get a little personal color to it. I would say, out of things I messed up in, was I got some overspray and everything on the tire on the sidewalls that I didn't get to tape right. Worst case, I mean, I kind of got lucky. I just got degreaser and tire shine, and it kind of just took itself off because it was still fresh. But if it's been a minute, if it dried, you could always get paint thinner, Q-tip on a white rag, and just elbow grease will come right off. Just be careful with the rim. Naturally, tires will peel the paint off, so it should be fine. Definitely be a little bit more fun in the front, but same exact concept. Just taking it off, putting it on. You don't have to worry about the chains, it might be easier. You're good to go. Any color you want. I might switch it up, make another wild color. You know, red might be next, I don't know. She is officially white in the back. Oh.